Hey, what's up guys? My name is Gerald and welcome to the channel. Just want to give a brief introduction on who I am. I am a self-taught sculptor, primarily work with wax. Every now and then I work with monster clay. To kick off my inaugural video, I want to try something a little simple, just a one-off sculpture. So today we're going to sculpt in polymer clay. I have not played with polymer clay in probably over 12 years, so definitely going to have to do a little bit of relearning here. And for today's sculpture, I want to sculpt a goldfish. I think it'd be something that's easy, something that's unique, something you typically do not see on YouTube. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the sculpture and see what happens. All right guys, as you probably noticed, I do use the Q-tip quite a bit in this sculpture, and what I'm doing here is actually just using rubbing alcohol. I will use rubbing alcohol on polymer clay. It's really good for smoothing it out, and I also use it for sculpting in the details as well. Other materials like wax and monster clay, I'll switch that to some type of heat. So looking back, probably one of the areas I really could have improved on was the armature. This sculpture, I just kind of pieced things together, just started out with the aluminum ball as you saw earlier on in this video. Definitely could have done some improvements here, but it is what it is. I make it work, but yeah, it's one of those areas I'm kind of concerned about being able to support the weight of the tail. I did bake all my individual pieces, the fins, the body, all that separately, so as I start piecing them together, everything is already hard, so I don't have to worry about squishing the details. I use an epoxy putty to piece everything together. That stuff works great. Now granted, I probably should have been wearing gloves in this stage, but epoxy putty within a few minutes will hold everything together and becomes rock hard. Alright guys, for this last step here, I went ahead and primed this piece and did some light wet sanding to get rid of the rough areas. Now, I'm not a painter. I did try painting this piece. I did not like the way that it was turning out. So I ended up doing a dry brush on this. So I just pretty much ended up painting this whole piece black. And from there, I just did a light dry brush to try to get kind of a bronze look to it. Not exactly the look I was going for, but it did work out in the end. We're at the end road on this one. Definitely a learning experience with this video. As I mentioned earlier, I have not played with polymer clay in probably at least 12 years, so made some mistakes along the way, but I learned some things as well. I do appreciate you guys watching, so I'll see you guys in the next video.